Hey everyone, Nick here with the Best Buy blog. You just heard a guitar by Kramer. If you don't know Kramer, well, nowadays it belongs to Gibson. But back in the 80s, it was independent and it catered to a lot of hair metal bands and heavy metal players. It was a very beloved company back in the day, and I think it still retains some of that mojo that it had back in the 80s. I received two guitars which are the same model, the VT-211S. I have this black one that we'll hear a bit later during the video, and I also have this ruby red model that you have heard at the beginning of the video. The ruby red, I'm not sure how well it translates on your screen, but it's kind of like a pastel color. It's very beautiful, I like it a lot, and it's also reproduced at the headstock, which is a very nice nod to the 80s that I appreciate a lot. This is a Fat Strat style guitar, so Fat Strat has a humbucker in the bridge and two single coils. These pickups are very interesting because Kramer elected to use Alnico 5, which is an alloy of aluminum, nickel, and cobalt, which has a very vintagey vibe, but a lot of guitarists love this alloy in their pickups, and even if you're not aware which pickups you have on your guitar, you might have that, and usually they're very well appreciated by guitarists of all styles. It's a more traditional approach. Also, the bridge reflects that. It's a 6 pivot bridge. It has 6 screws, so it's a traditional one. You can basically only go down in pitch with it, but it's nice to use for a little bit of fluttering, a little bit of vibrato, and like a minimal dive bomb style playing. Also, the body of the guitar is kind of particular. It's in mahogany, which isn't the most common wood to use for a Strat. I was really curious to see how this combination would sound, and I think it sounds very good. It has a nice punch and a nice bite to it. It made me curious to explore more Strats that have mahogany in the body. Also, the neck is made out of maple, as you can see. It has a pretty flat radius of 12 inches, so it lends itself very well to more modern techniques, more demanding styles of playing. Let's hear some more sound examples of both of these guitars. There's a whole lot to like about the Kramer VT-211S. It's a very affordable instrument, and for the price, you get a very versatile style of guitar, the Fat Strat. I used the Fat Strat for years. It's still one of my main guitars. It's just so appropriate for many different musical scenarios. Out of the box, it comes with a really low action setup. It's very easy to play, and the neck doesn't have any sort of finish on it, so you don't get that sticky feeling you might get from a glossy finish. A lot of players like that feeling, and I definitely find that it's easy to play on the whole length of the neck. It's very comfortable. You never stick anywhere. It's a really fun instrument to play. So if you're looking, maybe for a first electric guitar, or maybe you have other types of electric guitars, or maybe just acoustics or one acoustic, this is a great place to start because you'll have access to many different tones, and your bank account isn't going to suffer that much because it's very affordable. If you want more info about this Kramer VT-211S, please go read my full review on Best Buy's blog. My name is Nick, thank you so much for watching.